Welcome back, still live from the Carman Stadium right here in Port Vila, where we have the 10th Pacific mini games still happening. Well, like I said earlier in the morning, we have a lot of action happening here today with boxing matches to kick off later this evening. We also have athletics coming up for you later in the afternoon, and a lot more matches for beach volleyball also coming up for you later in the day. And of course, like you may well see, it's a beautiful day here in Port Vila, one fit for a lot of one fit for competition, and of course we'll be crossing over live back to the beach volleyball competition for more action. Well, coming up next will be football from the Port Vila Stadium, and you expect more beach volleyball later after that.
We are live here at the Municipal Stadium in Port Vila, Vanuatu for the match 1 of match day 4 in the 10th Pacific mini games, and it will be the Fiji side that will take on Tonga here in this first match. We got 3 big matches lined up here this afternoon. It's midday Port Vila time, and we will start with this Fiji versus Tonga match. When we look at the lineup, the Tonga side has made 2 changes to the side that lost to New Caledonia by 4-2. Sione Tuifangaloka has been given the nod ahead of Sione Uhatahi, and we have Tevita Tukimaka also coming in place of Tevita Vakatapu. So that's the 2 changes for the Tonga side, and the rest are the same that played against New Caledonia and that 4-2 loss. Lotima Taufo'o is one of those instrumental players, and that's why he's the captain of the side. And we got Siola Fahina, Ilalio Liakona, and Vai Lutu, all of them part of this lineup this afternoon. Fiji has made 5 significant changes to the team that drew against Vanuatu 1-1, and one of them is Ilechia Tuilau that will come in place of Colinio Sivuki. We got Altaf Saheb that comes in, as well as Vonio Di Tikomai Mereke, Ipeli Saukuru, and Solawanga, the 5 that will start this match ahead of Sitiveni Davoilangi, Setaraki Hills. Christopher Wasasala, the highest goal scorer in the competition, is sitting on the bench with Laisenia Raura and Colinio Sivuki. These 5 relegated to the bench for this particular match here. The referee this afternoon is from Papua New Guinea, David Yeraboinen, and he is assisted by Hilman Sesi from Vanuatu, with Mahit Chilia from Vanuatu, and the 4th official, or the reserve referee, is Robinson Banga from Vanuatu. We're underway into the first half here, early stages. Fiji with possession, Vonio Di Tikomai Mereke. They're doing well there. Altaf Saheb, that's him, number 14, based in New Zealand. There he is, Altaf once again for Fiji. Still going on his own, but good defense by the Tongans of Sione Tuifanga Aloka, the 18 years old Kailulu College Year 12 student. Tongans get the free kick there. Remiero Tekiate for Fiji wins it away, and here he is intercepted still, and going back to the Fijians with possession. Ipeli Saukuru and Ame Votoniu. There they come in. Comes back. A crossfield pass. Fiji hold it on in the midfield. Ame Votoniu, center circle area. On the halfway mark, Ilechia Tuilau as the chance here for the Fijians, and it's cleared away by the Tonga side. That's another attempt coming in from Gase Vakatini, headed away by the defense. Good defense by Siola Fahina. Here they go. Suakai Vea and back for the goalkeeper. Simeone Tamanisao. Across field. Rawanga. Center circle area, there it is. Bonio Ditiko Maimereke tries to play a pass in the middle. But the Tongans have read that one well. And it's a free kick. Let Fiji win it there. The foul committed. Kavaya Rawanga will be taking that kick. No, this is the captain, Remiero Takiate, that is in charge of the kick. There he is. The kick comes in, headed away by the defense. Here is Takiate sending it back. Now it is Altaf Saheb, still Altaf dancing away with that one. And that's outside for a throw into the Fiji side. That's Altaf Saheb, based in New Zealand. Vaniobi. Altaf. Send it back to the halfway mark. Takiate. And Gase. Fiji take it back now. Rawanga. And back it comes here again for Vonio Di Tiko Maimereke. Halfway mark. 10-16. Saula Wanga for Fiji. Leche Tuilau from the center circle onto the right hand side. Racing away with possession. Fiji just across there. That pass will run out of play. Still for Fiji though, they keep it there. Takiate, the captain, has come on to add numbers on attack. Ame Votoniu. And this is a huge cross coming in. And over the goal line that goes. The Tongans will come away with a goal kick. And Fiji coach not happy there. Christophe Gamel. He knows they need goals here. Early stages though. 2 more games later on. It will be Vanuatu taking on Tuvalu and Solomons versus New Caledonia. It's a 16 format, remember, and the team that finishes on top. There he is, Christophe Gamel, not looking happy at all. He looks very, very frustrated this morning with the performance that the Fijians have shown in the first 4 minutes here. Altaf Saheb. There it comes, Vanio Di Tiko Maimereke. Tuilau. This is Ame Votoniu. A through ball played, intercepted by the Tongans, Fahina. And Tau for O combined well there. Ileche Tuilau for Fiji. And this is Vanio Di Tiko Maimereke. Still cleared away by the Tongans. It's a big kick taken there for Fiji. Gase Vakatini comes in the middle. Now this is Ame. Bringing it across to the right hand side. Saula Wanga. Tends away. Dave and Ame, the 2 midfielders for the Fiji side. The passes there. Who was that man for? But then doing well from the side, Kavaya Rawanga. And here is Saula Wanga, getting the first goal for the Fijian side in just 5 minutes of the first half. And I'm sure the Fiji coach will be happy with this one, as Saula Wanga, 22 years old, from Nalawa, Indra, playing for Ba Football Club, gets that first goal for the Fiji side. The Fiji won, and Tonga nil. This is where it all started from. Rawanga with the cross Huge one that is still hanging in the air. And Sola with a trickling header from in front of the goalkeeper and into the corner of the net. So Fiji go up 1-0. It's Fiji. Ilechia Tuilau. There he is. Leading by 1-0. Quick passes there for the Fiji side. They look for Sola. This is Altaf Saheb. Voniodi Tikomai Mereke. Overlapping well, the time was Voniodi getting the first game in this competition as a starter. Tave Randringai on for Altaf Saheb. Here are the quick passes coming in from the right hand side. Voniodi Tikomai Mereke. The cross comes from him. And Voniodi's pass. Ame Votoniu holds it back. Trying to get the Tongans. No red jerseys beyond the halfway mark. And this is a huge one again. Headed by Gase Vakatini. And just outside. Wonderful attempt there. Ipeli Saukuru was the one. And now the coach looks happy. There comes Inipeli in the picture with Sola. The two forwards for the Fiji side. This is the Fijian defender with a huge cross to Ilau. And Ipeli came just underneath that one. The header just away from the right hand post of the Tonga goal. Again, Fiji setting it up. There is Ipeli Saukuru and getting it in. Altaf Saheb, his final pass, not really promising there. Still Fiji though. Saula Wanga struggling in the box. There it comes in. And the shot tapped away. Rather, it went away. No one touched it for Tonga. So it's a goal kick that will come in. Just Simeone Tamanisau, the Fijian goalkeeper, guiding the boys from the defense line. This cross came in from Altaf, and trying to fire it home was Gase Vakatini. It goes wide. Fiji played back for their defense. Ilechia Tuilau. Voniodi Tikomai Mereke. Altaf makes the pass behind for Tuilau. And that's almost the intercept there. But Fijians doing well in the defensive area. Ilechia Tuilau. Again, the Tonga side having the players back in their own half. Here is Ipeli Saukuru sending it to the halfway mark. The Tongans not moving away from their defensive area. Now they play quick passes there. Altaf's pass to the Tonga players of Ilalio. Liakona. That kick into the center circle. And Fahina just doing enough there, but then Saula Wanga. And it's cleared away once again. Comes back to the Fiji side. So first 10 minutes of football has been played by the Fiji side, while Tonga has been defending most of the time. And Fiji has scored a goal from the scenario. Here is a chance. And Saula Wanga not reading the run with the ball. So Tonga will be lucky with that one there. There is Saula Wanga from Nalawa in Raki. And playing for Bar Football Club back in Fiji. Ilechia Tuilau. Voniodi Tikomai Mereke. Neat pass played. Ipeli Saukuru. A crossfield pass for Rawanga. Rawanga holding it on there and turning around away from the Tonga players. Fiji doing well. That is Gase for Rawanga. Still Rawanga, and he is brought down. The referee says no. The clearance made by the Tongans. Here they come back on the halfway mark. Captain Takiate. He turns beautifully. And that's a wonderful pass coming back to Ilechia Tuilau. Fiji from the midfield area. They take it across to the left hand side. Kase Vakatini turning backwards there, and then infield pass. Sola Wanga, the lanky Sola. And there's Sola again. This time Daviron Ringai for Sola. And it's a penalty to the Fiji side, looks like. Sola Wanga brought down in the box. Now who will take that one? There is Sola. And yes, just being tripped down by Neo Feao. A 36-year-old defender for the Tonga side. A former captain as well. And it is Kase Vakatini that will take that penalty. You wait for him to come in. And there he is. No mistakes, no problems. Napoleon Ingase Vakatini scoring from the spot kick. 12 minutes. And Fiji goes up by 2-0. So Tonga, reaction time for them as the disappointed goalkeeper Mahi Malafu, helpless on that occasion, could not do much. And down by 2-0 in the first 12 minutes. This is the spot kick. He made the goalkeeper move to the right and slotted to the left of the goalkeeper. A neat, simple penalty. And the Fijians go up 2-0. Fiji again with possession. Sola Wanga gets it there for Gasi. Intercepted by the Tonga side. Sokai Vea. And this time they decide to go back in defense and switch play across field. And then Altaf Saheb is there. Altaf's pass on for Davi Ronringai. A through ball played. And that will land with the goalkeeper, Mahi Malafu. There is a bit of commotion there, and Altaf Saheb just drops down after that manhandling. He's talking with Altaf Saheb there, having a check, and then the yellow card looks like to be coming out. Here it is. No, he has a word with him, and the yellow card. Unfortunate for Neo Feao, 36 years old, left back for the Tonga side. It's a free kick to the Tonga side. There it is. And Sola. Yes, Sola it was. It came up and look at him. Neo Feao going in and shoving him down. And Sola just getting down to the ground. Here is a chance for Fiji. Sola Wanga into the box. Square pass and the final touch runs out of play. It will be a corner kick to the Fiji side. Going across is Daviron Ringai. The shot from Daviron Ringai and straight into the net. That's a wonderful goal here. Straight a curler into the far corner of the net. That's one of the easy ones for Dave Randringai. Well executed, well directed, and well guided into the net. This man is happy. Christophe Gemel, the Fijian coach, as they have taken the lead by 3-0. No one had to connect to that one. No one had to do any hard work there in the box. This man, the goalkeeper, Mahe Malafu, could not read the direction of the play. And the Fijians have taken a 3-0 lead. Here is Fiji again with possession. That is Dave Randringai, the third goal scorer for the Fiji side. Playing it behind Napoleon Ingase Vakatini, the Bavu villager, between Nandi and Singatoka. Here they are, Fijians playing those quick passes, and way too far for Voniodi to chase for. This time it comes back to the captain. Kiate on for Kasia Vakatini. Here they come in from the left-hand side. Pelisau Kuru, and not really able to, but he does put enough pressure on the Tonga defense. Corner kick is what Fiji will end from there. As the Tongan coach there at the bottom of his screen, Timothy Moleni, we just saw him. And here is a chance that will come in from the corner kick. The header mistimed by the Fiji attackers. So Tonga will come away with the goal kick. There he is, Timothy Moleni, the youth director back in Tonga Football Association, and the head coach as well here for this Tonga side at the Pacific Mini Games. Altaf Sahib sends it back to the defender Ilechia Tuilau. Here they go across to the left hand side, and the goalkeeper Mahi Malafu takes care of that one. So Fiji very much offensive and attacking, going for the maximum goals that they can. Yeah, the Tongans getting some part in the match, and this time Fahina. It was Neo Feao that made that run from the left hand side, and not having the legs there to control that ball. Near Fiji, Dave Randringai, and Fiji keep it to their toes, not at the bounce, and finally taken back by the Fijians. There is Kasi Vakatini, and they play a back pass towards the midfield area. They come in now. To the sideline, holding the ball there. And that's a huge cross coming in, just away from the goal, over the crossbar. from Solawanga. Not really Solawanga, the delivery man there was Kasi Vakatini in number 14 on the other side. Tisilicia Tuilau. Altaf Sahib for Tuilau. Tonga Fahina drops it back in the Fijian half. This onto the other side they go. Comes back for Dave. Captain Tekiate with the delivery, carried away by the defense of Latima. Tau for O. Comes back to the halfway mark. Fiji Tuilau gets it down there for Rawanga, Kavaya Rawanga. Lecia Tuilau has been receiving a lot of passes at the peak of the Fijian defense. There they go back, but this time for Ame Wotoniu. And he tries to play it long and deep. Tonga regroup there in the midfield area. This time the passes not connecting for them. So throw in to the Fiji side. Quickly taken there. As Tonga rushing to try and close it down. The space that the Fijians are creating for themselves. The first 20 minutes, 23 minutes coming up now. And Fiji has been dominating possession, territory, and the scoreline. More importantly, 3 goals. Is Fiji creating some space, and they decide to go back again. You may get the picture there. All the Tongans are back just in front of their box, and finally they run towards the halfway mark when the ball is cleared from there. So they are just trying to keep it to the minimum and avoid conceding unnecessary goals. The Tonga side. First goal to Solawanga, the second was a penalty to Gase Vakatini, and the third one, Dave Rangringai. Quick pass played. Tonga, after a long time, has been able to come into the Fiji half, and Fiji take it back in the midfield area. Dave loses it. Tonga determined for possession there, and they get it back for themselves. At that time, Fahina, there he is. Through ball played in the middle. And he is Neo by the Suakai VA, the second year student at USP. Back in Tonga. And the pass made there for Saula. He comes in with a shot. And looks like to be a handball there from Dave, the Fiji player, as the shot was targeted for the frame. But it's a free kick now to the Tonga side, just inside their own box. Intercepted by Altaf Sahib. They do well in the midfield, regrouping. Here is Ame Wotoniu, working for KK's Hardware in Nandi, Fiji, playing for Nandi in the Fijian football competition. And this is Altaf Sahib. We just saw him there. Neo Feau, a 36-year-old defender, one of the oldest in the lineup. They have got him and We also acknowledge number 12, Kilifi Uele, who is 44 years old and is playing for the Tonga side here. Imagine 44 years old, probably the oldest player in the competition in this 10th Pacific Mini Games. That is number 12, Kilifi Uele, who also happens to be the technical director with the Tonga Football Association. Kilifi Uele, 44 years of age. Yeah, it is Fiji losing possession, not really getting the control they wanted there, but racing and getting it back was Ame, Fogasi, the two Nandi teammates in Fiji. Here they played for Saula. What can Saula do from that? And it's Mahi Malafu. That is quicker. And Tonga bring it back now from that sideline. Fiji, and the coach again comes back to the seat, not happy with those possessional movements. The Fiji side not utilizing the possession that they are getting and the passes that is happening for them, taking it to the box and then losing it there. Tonga just stubborn there to stay in their own half. They had 4 in defense. You can see 2 only there on the halfway mark. That's the level that they have gone to in terms of defending. The rest will remain there. There they are, a 4-4-2 structure, simple one. 4 in the last line of defense, 4 in the midfield, the middle of the defense, and 2. While we have number 12, Kilifi Uele, moving around, roving as the midfielder and the second striker. The only man they push just around the center circle area is number 9, Swakai Vea, as this man needs some attention there. A bit of injury is what he cops, leading the match to be held up here. Just around the halfway mark in this match. And Fiji, they lead by 3-0. It's an average of 1 goal in every 10 minutes is what stands for the Fijians. Can they get more? Or will this impressive Tongans, who have been playing so well in this competition, will be able to keep the Fijians at minimum days? The Fijian coach, Christophe Kamel, having a lot of words with Kasi Vakatini, number 15, and this man here, 36 years old, the defender for the Tonga side, a former captain. So one of those experienced ones, Neo Fe'au, needed to guide the young Tongans, who are mostly 18 years, 19 years of age. They are taking a water break here, both the sides, as Tonga and even the match officials need this break. It's 12:30, it's around 12:33 here in Port Vila, Vanuatu. So well-earned break at the 30th minute mark, and also allows for some time to get things in order before resuming with the play for the remaining 15 minutes, and then we'll go for the halftime break. This water break, remember, is only during the heat factor situation, and here is the Fijian coach, Christophe Kamel. He's not a happy man at the moment. He's furious. He's talking to the boys. He needs the results, while the Tongans on the other side, they know that they are doing well and they will try and do well. This is Simeone Tamanisao, who considered that goal that the Fijians would not want to talk about against Vanuatu, which allowed Vanuatu to come back into the match and make the competition open and tight for the three contenders, Fiji, Vanuatu and the Solomons. So it's a Fiji free kick that they will resume it. That is where the match was held up. Altaf Sahib with Ipeli Saukuru. They size up the kick. There's the four-man wall from the Tonga side. And here comes Altaf Sahib off the wall. The Fiji with the corner kick. Can Davi Ranringai deliver the way that he did for the third goal for the Fiji side? There he is, this time floating it and tapped away by the goalkeeper. Another shot cleared away by the defense from the line. Still Tonga trying to tidy things. Still struggling with that one there on the edge of the box. And finally the clearance comes in. How far will that go? This is Vunio de Tiko Maimereke for Fiji. And they take it way back now. Quick passes. Yes, Vuniodi Tiko Maimereke, still Vuniodi going on his own. And finally, that's intercepted and cleared away. Fiji will get back possession. They have been playing football 90% in the opposition half. And again they go back. On the left hand side, Sola Wanga not really up to it. Now Fiji take it away. Here's Vuniodi. Altaf Sahib. Big pass from Sola. Altaf sends it across, and this time Tonga get it back. And they decide to play it back for the goalkeeper. And the quick pass there. Here's Fiji Sipeli Saukuru, one of the forwards in this match. 29 years of age, and from Nasilai, Rewa, and an army officer based at the headquarters in Namboa. Ami Votonio from the halfway mark. This pass in the path of the Tongans there. They quickly take it away. It was Lea Kona. And this time Kilife Uele, the man we spoke about, the oldest in the competition, 44 years old, the technical director of Tonga Football Association as well. There he is, a bit hurt. This your match referee, David Kiraboinen from Papua New Guinea, doing a good job here in this heat. as Fiji Pelisaukuru plays it back to the Tongans. Probably fair play as the Tonga player had gone down and needed attention there. This is Ami Fotoniu, Kase Vakatini, and he plays it through. Just coming off the Tongan feet there, cleared away. Again Fiji Ami, the hard-working midfielder in number 19, plays it through Saula, and the Tongans just steady there and clear it away. Vailutu. Again Fiji from the left-hand side this time. They cut it infield. Passes there to the left-hand side. Lecce Tuilo, the receiver from the halfway mark. And there's a wonderful switch play now to the right-hand side. And the Tonga defender of Neo Feao does well, heads it away. There he is with Altaf Sahib. And the ball played for Ipeli Saukuru. Boniudi. Halfway mark, Ami. A crossfield pass, Kasi chested down there. Remiero Tekiate. And that pass, that touch. Struggling there to keep it in the field of play was Rawanga, but not able to do so. Kavaya Rawanga, there he is running back to his left back position. Again he comes in with the header, working for Shopping Save in Lautoka. Kavaya Rawanga from Maduata in Vanua level, the northern part of Fiji. Comes back on the halfway mark. Through ball played there, and Altaf plays it on the right hand side. Here's Boniodi, and just guiding things was Devita Tokimaka. So Fiji with the throw in. Yeah, Ame Votoniu going through there. Still Ame Votoniu, and the shot from Kasi Fakatini. And it's wide. And again, he is not happy with that finish. Extremely disappointed there. The coach probably not getting the execution on the field of play by the boys. Christoph Kemmel. This is David Ronringai, who scored the third goal for the Fijians. And here's Kasi Vakatini. Comes into the box now, and Solawanga a bit slow. Rawanga there. For Kasi. Tekiate. Square pass now to the right hand side for Voniodi Tikomai Mereke. This is typical of Voniodi. The sideline runs that he makes. Through ball pass. Quick pass now for Solawanga in the box. He comes in. And that's across the face of the goal. Mahi Malafu is a disappointed man at the moment, but still has to do the job for the remaining 50 minutes of the match, with 5 minutes away from the halftime break. Tonga with the throw in. Tonga has played 2 matches and they have lost both. The first one was against the Solomon side and they lost that one by 8 goals to nil. And they played their second match. Yeah, the second match for the Tonga side was against New Caledonia and they lost that one by 4-2 after holding the New Caledonians to a 1-1 at half time. Lost by 4 goals to 2. So this is their third match in the competition and they're down by 3 goals to nil as we close into the half-time break here. Another 4 more minutes to go. Just saw Christoph Kemmel again on the screen. He's not happy at all. Leche Tuilaunia coming up on attack as well. There is number 2 going back, racing back. This is Sola Wanga. Gets in the box now, Sola. And looks like he's being shoved down to the ground. No penalty there, according to the referee. He was close to the action and says it's a goal kick for the Tonga side. That is Sola Wanga. And another injury there. Somebody for Tonga is down, and here is Sola Wanga. Yes, there was a hand coming on Sola Wanga, and he went down to the ground. But from the referee's point of view, it's the momentum that he used to go down. And there was no foul, so no penalty given. Still, they taking care of this man here, Devita Tokimaka. Tonga will be coming in with a goal kick. I'm sure they would not want to concede any more before the halftime break. It's around 20 seconds there. And of course, some added time will be there. Tonga has some moments there. They take it across now. That is deep inside the Fiji half. They go. Still, they bring it into the box. That's a wonderful 10. And the Fijian defense just closing into the space. And they decide to take it back now from the halfway mark, straight for the goalkeeper, Mahe Malafu. There he is. And trying to play it across, but not meeting the Tonga left players there. Hema Polovili and Neo Fe'au, all of them were off position for that particular ball. Here's Altaf Saheb receiving the pass. There he is. And as well there, Neo Fe'au, rather Kilife Uele, the oldest man on the field and in the competition too, the men's football competition. Ame Votoniu, 3 Tongans, and Ame. Tonga side too well there. Kilife Uele's pass intercepted by Takiate for Fiji. The Fijian captain gets it up and comes back to the defense. They pick it across to the left hand side. Fiji has in the free kick there. And David Rodriguez takes a quick one. Ame for Gase. Go across for Kavaya Rawanga. Rawanga being closed down from the line there. Has to come back. Infield pass. Lecha Tuilau. And it's played away. It comes in for Soake Vea. Still Vea. A second-year student at USP in Tonga campus. The cross comes in. Fiji intercept. Ame Vatoni. Ipeli Saukuru near the halfway mark. The Fijians come in now. Take it down to the middle. Dave Ronringai lays it out beautifully. There is Kasi and Dave comes in with a shot. Good goalkeeping there by Mahi Malafu. Wonderful cover defense and goalkeeping. As Dave tried to smack it home from that rolling ball. Tonga breakaway here. This is Vea. What can Vea do? Can they squeeze in one goal? Still Vea. And finally the Fijians will bring it away, Kavaya Rawanga. And as that happens, the referee has called for the halftime break. At halftime, it's Fiji that leads Tonga by 3-0. And I'm sure the Fijian coach is not happy at all. We just briefly watched him on the screen. There he is. He doesn't look happy at all. Christophe Gamel as the Fiji side lead by 3-0. Saulawanga scored the first one. Kasia Vakatini with the penalty. And Dave Ranringai giving Fiji a halftime 3-0 lead.
Golf tournament at the 10th Pacific Mini Games ended on a high note. 8 countries competed for medal contention, but on the final day it was down to New Caledonia, Fiji and PNG. In the women's team event, New Caledonia clinched gold, PNG silver and Fiji bronze. It was the same in the men's team event. The highlight of the day was the battle for the bronze in the men's individual. It went right down to the wire in a 3-way playoff between PNG's Morgan Anato and New Caledonia's Morgan Dufour. Both players teed off at the 18th for the bronze playoff. It was Anato who managed to sink the ball on the third tier to claim bronze for PNG.
We are very privileged to have finished outright third in the males individual bronze, and it was a 3-way playoff. Morgan Anato came good and we are extremely proud of him. Our female individuals, Christine was leading, and then she had a few days where she just accumulated a few extra shots, so that made her slip back to 4th position, and she continued to maintain that and finished 4th overall. So we're very proud of it. Our team events, male and female, consistently for the 4 days remained in 2nd place. So we are outright silver medalists at these games. So we are extremely proud of the efforts that these juniors and the mixed gender, including the open amateurs, have achieved. This whole event was to develop the junior next generation players.
Violence against women in Vanuatu, it's a very big problem. Especially at the community, people beat their wife, they beat their children, they do violence when something wrong, they do violence everywhere. We teach children at school to learn how we treat women, how we respect women.
Just Leap program has been implemented in Vanuatu since 2010. So far, the program has grown throughout the country. Currently, the program is implemented in 7 of 8 member associations of the Federation. The program has helped the boys and girls to grow this respect towards each other. I think that's the best part of the End Violence campaign, which is we give this opportunity for our children to raise their voice.
End violence! Stop the violence!
The first strike of the wind came to the island, pulled my head, pulled my leg. When my knees, I feel my knees on my chest, hit the ground. The program is give me purpose in many ways. Deep inside me, I am so proud.
Sport has the power to change the world. It has the power to inspire. It has the power to unite people in a way that little else does. It speaks to youth in a language they understand. Sport can create hope where once there was only despair.
It changes my perspective on life.
Just believe in yourself. If I can do it, you can do it.
City
back here at the Municipal Stadium in Port Vila, Vanuatu for the second half of match 1 for match day 4 in the 10th Pacific mini games, as the Fijian side is already in the field of play, leading the first half by 3 goals to nil, and they certainly need goals to come in, as it will be a tight situation when we move towards the final day of playoff on Friday in terms of the Pacific mini games men's football competition. 2 more matches to come today, and that will see Tuvalu versus Vanuatu here at the same venue, and then we have New Caledonia versus Solomons at the Corman Stadium, and you have the reasons to be on your screens and the live stream feed as well that is coming in from the men's competition today. All these 3 matches have a lot of resemblance and effect on the final standings when we go into the final round of matches on Friday. Tuvalu versus Tonga, Fiji versus New Caledonia, and the big match, that interesting match that will come in on Friday night, and that is not really Friday night, that is 3 p.m. here at Municipal Stadium, when Solomon Islands will take on the Vanuatu side. That is where, the way things are happening at the moment, that is where we will get to know the gold medal owner from this men's competition, the Solomons and the Vanuatu last match, final match in the 2017 Pacific mini games. So the Tongans coming back in the field of play, as number 10 there, Hema Polovili. He is a second-year student at Tupou High Tertiary. They call it Tupou High Tertiary, and that is where he studies as a second-year student. And the Fiji side here are making a change there. Number 8 for the Fijians is Setiraki Hughes, and out has come Altaf Saheb. And another change, now this man Christopher Wasasala, the highest goal scorer at the moment, he has 5 to his name, has replaced Napoleon Ngase Vakatini. So what it shows is what the coach is looking for is more goals into this match, because remember, Tonga, they lost to the Solomons by 8-0, and that is where they would want to at least match those 8 goals, because Fiji versus Solomons was 0-0, and Fiji versus Vanuatu was 1-1. And the match today, Vanuatu versus the Tuvalu side, and Tonga has made a change, their goalkeeper. So in has gone Semisi Otukolo, and out has come Mahe Malafu. And another change that the Tongans have done is number 13, Laulea Taufa, has gone into the field of play at the right back's position in place of Lotima Taufa'o. These are the changes that has happened, a number of them happening at the halftime break. Interesting, isn't it? Now here is Fiji starting the second half. They have 45 minutes to try and get those 5 goals to match Solomon Islands' 8-goal victory against the Tonga side. And Tonga will be playing, Tonga has already played the Vanuatu side, which they lost by 5-0. As here is the Fijians, Daviron Rigai slotting in for Christopher Wasasala, and a bit difficult for Christopher Wasasala to chase that one. Here he is. At the moment, he has scored 5 goals in the competition. Was taken out injured in that Vanuatu 1-1 draw on Saturday. And the new goalkeeper, Semisi Otukolo, has sent it way back to the Fijian goalkeeper that the Fiji side has to regroup and restart from. Throw-in is what, yeah, it is a throw-in. So, Kavaya Rawanga comes in with a throw-in for Christopher, back for Kavaya. He's been closed down. Tonga rushing in there and closing down the space for the Fijians to move in with the ball. This is a through ball. What can Fiji do from this situation? The cross comes in and the goalkeeper looks quite active and alert there. Semisi. That one comes in for Fiji. Seteraki Hughes. A bit of stamping. The referee says no. The ball came from the top, it looked like, and taken away by the Tonga side here to the right hand side. The whole possession there for Fahina, Siuloa Fahina. Fiji win it back. And that's a huge kick back in the Tonga half. So win is what Tonga will come away with. Midfielder holding it for some time there is Neo and Fiji winning to win. Here is Wasasala going on his own in the shot. This is what Wasasala is all about. Took it right to the edge of the box, just outside the box, and came in with the shot. 3 goals at the moment for the Fiji side, and that was scored in the first half. Sola Wanga, Napoli Ngase penalty, and David Rodriguez corner kick straight into the net is what stands between Fiji and the Tonga side. Again, Christophe Kamel just came on the screen, not looking happy at all. These Fijians are not playing the way they played against Vanuatu, for sure. It's the midday heat here, just after 1 p.m. now. This is the Tongan crowd, not out, not deterred by the scoreline of being down by 3-0. Seteraki Hughes trying to deliver. That comes in for Sola. Solawanga from the box plays it into the box. The Tongans regroup there. Fijians win it back. Here's Ame. Tends away from the Tongan defenders. Kakavaya Rawanga races away on his own, but Tonga defends too well. Wonderful work done by the Tongan defense. Throw into the Fiji side. One back by Fiji. This is Christopher Wasasala, and not really going for that one was the Fijian attacker of Ipeli Saukuru. And picked up by the goalkeeper. Ipeli Saukuru here, chasing for that one, and that's wonderful cover defense coming in. Great work done by the Tongan defender of Hema Polovili, retiring back into the box and covering the angle, closing it down for Ipeli Saukuru. And it's a corner kick that Fiji will come in with. Ipeli floats it into the box, a high one. Again, good defense by Tonga. And here's the goalkeeper, Semisi Otukolo. He ensures he has the appropriate receivers for this ball. The ball played in the Fijians' path means giving them more possession and the chances of piling up the scoreline, which Tonga does not want to do. They conceded 5 against Vanuatu after conceding 8 against the Solomons. And here is a shot coming in. Cleared away by the Tongan defense there. Cleared away. Played back now to the captain, Emiore Tekiate. And that's a long through ball played now. Here's Solawanga looking for the white jerseys to chase for. The goalkeeper, underarm throw there. The Tongans bring it away. They go to the left hand side. They have some space there. Here's Solawanga. And Fiji getting it away. Comes in with the shot. Hits the bar. Back. And this time the goalkeeper comes out and collects it well there. Pelisauko races back determined and wins back possession. Davi Ranvingai plays it up now for Sola. Lays it out to the right hand side. Still Fiji with possession. Can they penetrate here? And the Tongans bring it away now from a counter-attack situation. Neo Fe'au. And that was Soakai Ve'a. And it's a goal kick to the Fiji side. Back in the box. Here is the Fijian striker Christopher Wasasala. Throw in taken. And it comes back to the Tonga side. They're doing very well in defense. Wonderful work done. And through ball played there. So it goes back to the goalkeeper of Tamanisau, and this is the defender of Tekiate, Ipeli Saukuru. And here they are now. Kavaya Rawanga from the midfield area plays it through. Again, Kavaya Rawanga having to come in that space and keep it secured for the Fijians. They go into the box. There is Rawanga. The header from that side. And finally cleared away by the Tonga side. They deserve all the credit, the Tongan defense. They have been strong, they have been firm and closing down the Fijian chances. This man is frustrated here. He's angry with the way the Fijians are delivering for now. They need to score more goals, Fiji. That is what the equation is all about. Just remember, 6-team competition, and the top team gets the gold medal. There's no final playoff. silver and the bronze medal, and of course the fourth place also from the four teams that will be left to battle the top of the table competition. Interesting is this men's competition. The women's competition has been postponed to by far as the medal playoff and the bronze medal playoff is concerned. Will be the Tonga taking on the Tonga side in the bronze medal playoff, and the gold medal it will be Fiji versus Vanuatu. What a match they're going to be. It is something to do with the recent performance of the two sides, Vanuatu and the Fiji side. But credit also goes to the Tongans, who have been doing a good job so far in the women's competition. They held Vanuatu 2-2. Here is the Fijians coming in from outside the box. Infield, Kawasasala, Cleartui still there for the Tonga side. And that's a huge kick coming in from Vonio the Tikomai Mireke, high and wide. This is Semisi Otukolo. He has kept the Fijians at bay in the second half. Kavaya Rawanga in the midfield. Still Kavaya from Mazuata in Labasa. In Fiji for now, and that looks like a late challenge coming in. No foul given there. He's still dining at Solawanga. The referee was nowhere near to pick that one. The foul that came in as the Tongans, they bring it away now deep into the Fiji half. There they are, and the goalkeeper Tamanisau underneath that one. Played on by Pelisauku, overlapping outside there, and wonderful pass coming. The crossfield delivery into the box. Solawanga missing it again. This striker Solawanga has missed a lot of chances for this Fiji side, to be honest about it. And there he is, not looking comfortable, and he's talking to the referee now. But this time there was no Tongan challenge there, so he cannot blame the referee and the Tongan challenges that are coming in, as he had a chance to place it in. Watch the cross coming, there is Sola there, and could not connect to the ball. No Tongan defenders around, the goalkeeper did not connect with him, and Sola failed to connect and tapped the ball into the net, empty net in front of him, with the goalkeeper going to the near side. And I don't know, maybe Christophe Gemmel still wants him to continue, despite having players like Rosiate Matarorenga on the bench, Sitiveni Zavoilangi. If he is not injured or not resting for the final day, at least those two there, it could be ideal to go in for Solawanga. As here is Saukuru, another huge cross, and the goalkeeper Semisi Otukolo is very impressive into the second half. He came in the second half and he has not conceded a single goal, so probably he would want to continue and go back from the Fiji match with that result of not conceding a single goal from the time he came into the field of play. There's still a long way to go, around 20 more minutes will be remaining there. As he is down there in the box and needs some attention. Still, that's number 10, Hema Polovili, who is all right to continue the match. This your match referee, David Gariboinen from Papua New Guinea. We'll get the play underway from this drop ball situation, as there was a bit of concern for Hama Polovili injured on the other side of the box. The drop ball situation. It's a goal kick to the Tonga side. It's the goalkeeper of Semisi. Fiji take it across to the right hand side and bring it infield. They have to play it back because the Tongans are very much crowding that area. And again cleared away. Just to the right hand side. Remember the equation. Fiji needs more goals here if they want to topple Solomons of Vanuatu in terms of the medal contention. As here is a chance in the box again, good goalkeeping. Again the Fijians. But this man Solawanga has wasted so many. Watch him stand and watch there. And the goalkeeper Semisi Otukolo has cleared it away. The final 20 minutes of football is what we are left with here. Coming now to the left-hand side. Kavayarawanga. Outside is Setereki Hills. Tilseta. And the ball runs out of play. Fiji quickly taken. There's Solawanga there. And wonderful defense by the Tonga side. They knocked it out of play for a corner kick. And the cross comes in there from Seta. Saula this time trying to make amends. And the Tonga defense and the goalkeeper, they come in. They do a good job once again, Tonga. They deserve to be praised for their second half performance. Very, very strong defense by this Tonga side. And their goalkeeper, the replacement goalkeeper, Semisi Otukolo. Has worked out well and kept the Fijians at bay in the second half after the 3 goals in the first half from Solawanga, Napoleon Ingasi Vakatini and Dabe Rodrigai. Tonga. Filipe Uele. Uele again for VA. VA doing well with both those goals. Again for Uele. And that is coming in, so no problems whatsoever. As Fiji breakaway now. This is Wasasala. The flag is up against him. He has to come back. Christopher Wasasala. Offside kick. And still the first half scoreline of 3-0 stays there. This Tongan crowd will continue enjoying the match until the end. Because they know that the Tonga side is very much doing fine here. As Fiji with a chance. And that is another miss. adding to those misses that the Fijians have come in with. This time no Tonga defender, no goalkeeper covering that one. It's the wide cross or the attempt, whatever they aimed for, and wasted that crucial ball situation. New from the center circle area. As the referee has called for the water break here for the two sides. Given the heat for the day, just around 2 p.m. here in Port Vila. Coach very much talking to the boys and praising them maybe for the efforts that they have shown. There they are. Timothy Moleni, who I'm told is the youth director back in Tonga football, as the Tonga fans, the Tonga contingent here is enjoying this match regardless of the 3-0 scoreline, as they know that the second half is what they have something to cherish about. And this Fijian side will not be happy if it is to look at the second half performance so far, whereby they have missed so much of the chances. Especially number 24, Saula Wanga. The referee, David Kiraboinen, is back to get things going into this match. Final 15 minutes is what we have in front of us here at the Municipal Stadium in Port Vila, Vanuatu. Fiji will start it with the throwing from there. Tonga side, bit of miscommunication there. Who will take that one? Oh, it is the Fiji side given back there. And they come in with that play. New and Kagaya. Quick pass outside for Security Hills. Lead away. Now this is Fiji with a chance there. Taken. And Fiji now with the ball possession in the midfield area. They take it across to the right hand side. The cross comes in, carried away by the defense of Taufa'o. Onto the left hand side here. Thank to throw in and pumped away by the Tonga defense. Controlling things for Fiji. Yes, they take it across there. And that will be the Tongan goalkeeper. Semishi Otokolo. When they go back in the half, Fiji, they need to get it back. Davi Rodriguez. The Setaraki Hughes, and he keeps it in the field of play. Now the ball has gone out of play. But that is again Radatnya on his feet. So Christoph Kemal has taken a break and is sitting on the chair. And the assistant coach, Yuken Radat, has gone to the line to guide the boys and try and get the goals. Final 10 minutes of football is what they are left with, as again Solawanga is standing there and finally coming in for the pass, not even turning around to do the hard yards as a striker. Now ball hunting play from him. It's Christopher Wasasala that is working hard with the Ipeli Saukuru. I wonder why Rusiate Matarorenga has been wasted on the bench, as here is a chance for the Tongans. Vea and Fiji cover defense. This is a wonderful player to watch. Dave Rondringai. He scored the third goal. He's all over the park doing the hard yards. And this is another of them, Christopher Wasasala. Cleared away. As Tonga will get a throw in. Tonga, the pass is not happening for them there. So they bring it away, Fiji. Big passes there. And wonderful switch play. Reaches to the sideline by Pelly. Now for Kavaya Rawanga, they find him in the middle. And here is Setareki Hughes. Seta delays there. The Tongans do well in defense. They bring it away to the halfway mark there. And that is a long through ball play. Just the captain Takiate. Clever defensive play by him. The Tongans. And they pull away. And surprisingly, the free kick goes the Tongans' way. According to the referee, it will be a free kick to Tonga. Here they are. That's the oldest player in the competition, Filifi Ruele, 44 years of age, and also the technical director for Tonga Football Association. Easy Pili Saukuru playing it through. There's a chance for the Fiji side. Here comes Sola, and he blasts into the net. So that's the fourth goal for the Fiji side, as they work it out for a while. And look at that one. The Tongan defense and the goalkeeper not wanting to give the ball away for the Fijians to take it to the halfway mark for the Tongans to restart. Sola Wanga gets that goal after missing so many of them. There he is waiting and comes in to smack it home. He makes amends for the misses, but will that be enough for Fiji? It's 4. They have to go at least to 5 to match with Vanuatu. Vanuatu scored 5 against the Tonga side. And it will be interesting to see how many they get against Tuvalu if they really get the number of goals. But Tuvalu will also be strong and show some promising football against the host Vanuatu side later on here, the next match. The cross. They play it to the right hand side, and there is the cross coming in from the Curly. That is the goal. It's making it into the net. This time was Sola. He looks happy with that one. So Tonga has decided to pull out the veteran, 44 years old, Ilife Uele. And in has gone Laulia Taufa. Fiji with the ball to their toes. Sola Wanga. The 10 for Awanga. There's a crossfield pass. Headed away by the and the cross comes in. And Sola Wanga once again not coming to that ball down before he could connect to it. This is Sola. Despite having the height, but manages to get possession for Fiji in terms of a corner kick. Remember, Fiji needs goals here to be strong contenders for the gold medal. Because Solomon scored 8 against Tonga and Vanuatu scored 5 against Tonga and Fiji has scored 4 against Tonga. The days are tight. This result could be a trouble for Fiji. Because the way things are, with all due respect to the Tuvalu side, the Vanuatu side should take out 3 points from that match, and that will put them on 10 points, and then it will be left between Solomons and the New Caledonia side later on in the night. As there is a Fijian change, Narayan Brown has gone into the field of play, and Ipeli Sauku has come in. And here is Tonga playing it in the Fiji box now. They decide to play some football. Sioloa Fahina and Havai Lutu and Setereki Hughes. There he is, clears it away. And a thumping clearance by the Tonga defense. Fiji with the throw-in. Kawaya Rawanga. Kawaya and Tonga clears it away. Gabi run by Raniero Tekiate. Finds Sami Vakanu. Outside pass overlapping the cross. Waniodi. That is Rawanga to come in with the delivery. No Fijians wanting that one. And now it is a counter-attack here for the Tonga side. And again the captain, Tekiate. He wants to take it, a quick one. Not really able to do so. and sets it up now to the right hand side. It's Fiji with possession there. Taviran Ringai from the right hand side. Infield pass. Goes on for Voniodi. 5 minutes of remaining time. The added time here, minimum it is, remember, as Fiji come on attack. Wasasala in the box, he goes isolated there, and goal kick to the Tonga side. He's full of smiles there as he's enjoying his football, not realizing they need goals here, at least one more to tie up with the Solomons 5-0 win against Tonga. And then their last match against New Caledonia will determine if they get the 3 points, then again the goals will count there too. So if they get less goals here, then Vanuatu and the Solomons, and if anything to go by the current results of the teams, if Vanuatu wins against Tuvalu and Solomon against New Caledonia, then Fiji will have to get the goals against New Caledonia and hope for a Solomon and Vanuatu draw. It will all be tied up then, and Fiji can get the gold medal if they get the goals against New Caledonia to make amends for the misses in this match. As number 3, Latima Taufa'o, the captain, is injured there. And if there is a win for Solomon or Vanuatu, one of them in the last match, then certainly they take the gold medal. So that is the whole equation. But that could be determined and analyzed once the last match for tonight. We have Tuvalu, Vanuatu in the afternoon, and then later on tonight, New Caledonia versus Solomons. We will wait and watch all those 2 matches to see who has to do what on the final day to be at the standing where they want to be. There's Fiji playing short passes there in front of the box. Tonga just closing the angle. The cross comes in. The header there from Ame Votoniu. And it's a goal kick to the Tonga side. They race back now to their respective positions. Close the space and win it back. From the 5 minutes, we are already closing into the 3rd minute here. Voniodi goes high. There's Takiate spinning around. And Kavaya past the time. Naren Rao is in the field of play. Now this is the chance for the Fijians coming in the box. The shot taken by Rawanga comes off the Tongan defense. Stubborn and firm Tongan defense. They're not opening up for the Fijians there, as Fiji still try to penetrate and keep the pressure. Setareki Hills. And the ball runs out of play for a corner kick. Unfortunately, not the angle there, covered by the camera. And finally, the corner kick will come in. There it comes in. And the goalkeeper of Semisi is doing a wonderful job here for the Tonga side this afternoon. Just conceding 1 goal in the second half, which is almost concluded, as probably the final minute is what we are watching. And Tonga deserves all the credit, as a late challenge coming in from this man, and it's the 2nd yellow card to Neo Fe'ao. Almost to the end of the match. There he is, disappointed and working away. So the 2nd yellow card and the red card, which means he will miss the bronze medal. Not bronze medal. What am I saying? He will miss the match against Tuvalu. It's the women's side for the Tongans that will play in the bronze medal playoff. But the Tonga side will be meeting Tuvalu in the final round of matches. As Wasasala with that shot. And the goalkeeper, Semisi Otukolo, is the enemy for the Fijians for now. There he is with the big kick. Watch it land into the Fiji half. Headed away by the captain Takiate. Now Rawanga. And taken away by the Tonga side. Tonga, they position themselves well. And the foul comes in from the Fiji player Kavaya Rawanga on Soakai Ve'a. Here's the man Ve'a, who is a second-year student at USP. And the kick comes in. There it is. And it's all over, says the referee off camera, and has confirmed the final result here. The Fiji side winning it by 4-0. 2 goals to Saula Wanga, 1 in the first half and 1 as the last goal here. And Gase Vakatini penalty with Dave Randringai also getting a goal. So the Fiji side defeating Tonga by 4-1. Impressive performance by the Tongans, I would say, at least in the second half, keeping the Fijians at bay and only allowing 1 goal to be scored. So the final score is Fiji 4 and Tonga 0.
Remember, stadium, please.